class 2nd. Hi, how are you all? So, students, today we will study a new chapter of science, and this is your 6th chapter, okay? And the name of the chapter is Food for Health. Today we will study about food that is important and which is necessary for our health. Alright, so now let us see the contents. What are the contents we will study in this chapter, regarding what we will study in this chapter, okay? So let us see. So kids, today we will study about the food groups. How many groups are there of food? The food we eat, it is divided into different groups. Alright, and we will study about those food groups. Okay, then we will study meals in a day. How many times do we eat our food in a day? That is meal. The particular food that we eat in a day, that is called meal. Alright, then we will study key to healthy eating. There are some important points that you should know while eating about food or about eating. There are some important points that you will study on about eating. Alright, so student, as we all know, food is necessary for us. Why food is necessary for us? Because it gives our body energy to do work and to play. Without food, we cannot live. Yes or no? If we do not eat food, we will be weak. And if we are weak, we may fall ill and we will not be able to do any type of work. Okay, so that is why food is the basic necessity of life. Without food, we cannot live. Not basic actually, but food is necessity of life. Without food, we cannot live. Okay, so students, now let us start with food groups first. Okay, so students, the food that we eat, it is divided into different groups. Okay, see, what are the source of food? From where do we get food? We get food from plants and animals. Yes or no? Plants gives us fruits, vegetables, cereals, grains, pulses. These are the food that is obtained from plants. And what do we get from animal? We get milk, then eggs, okay, meat. These are the things that we get from animals. These are the food that is obtained from animals. Alright, so the main sources of food is animals and plants. Plants is the main source of food. Okay, most of the food is obtained from plants. Okay, and the food that we eat, it is usually divided into different groups. That is why it is said as food groups. The food that we eat, it is divided into different groups which provide different types of energy and which provide different types of benefits of the food that we eat. That is why this food are divided into food groups. Okay, see, it is written in the slide. We should eat the right amount of different kinds of food to stay healthy. And to stay healthy, we must eat different kinds of food. Yes or no? Not only the same kind of food. If you are eating chapati daily, it's not necessary that you will eat only chapatis daily. You may eat rice, okay, you may eat pulses, you may eat fruits, vegetables. Yes or no? So different types of food or different kinds of food is important to eat. Okay, and we should eat them in the right amount, in proper amount. Okay, too less and too much of eating is not good for health. Okay, if there is deficiency, that means if there is something less in your body, then you may fall sick. Okay, so see, it is written, food can be divided into different groups. There are different groups of food in which the food can be divided. The first one is energy giving food. The food that gives us energy, those are called as energy giving food. The food that we eat and from which we get energy to do work, play, those are called as energy giving food. Okay, then bodybuilding food. Bodybuilding, what do you understand by bodybuilding? That means it grows. The food that help us to grow, that is called as bodybuilding food. And the third one is protective food. Now what do you understand by protective? What do you understand by protect? That means it protects us from different types of diseases, illness. Okay, so food can be divided into 3 groups. That is energy giving food, bodybuilding food and protective food. Okay, so now let us study about what is energy giving food and what type of food should you eat so that your body gets energy. Alright. So you can see the picture of energy giving food. It is written, food items that gives our body energy to work and play are called energy giving food. Okay, the food that we eat and which gives us energy, which gives our body energy to work and play, that is called as energy giving food. Energy giving food are usually called as carbohydrates. It is written there, see, carbohydrates. It is carbohydrates. You will study about this in your higher classes. I am just telling you. So this energy giving food is usually called as carbohydrates. The food that contains carbohydrates, it gives you energy. The food that contains carbohydrates gives energy to our body to do work and to play. Okay, food like rice, chapatis, banana, potato, these are some food items that gives our body energy to do work. Okay, see, what are the example of carbohydrate? It is rice, banana, potato, chapati. These are some carbohydrate food that gives our body energy. These are called as energy giving food. What are these called as? These are called as energy giving food. Okay. And students, this energy giving food, it gives us long lasting energy. Now in the morning we used to eat chapatis. Yes or no? In breakfast sometimes we used to take chapatis, potato, banana. So these are the energy giving food which gives our body a long lasting energy so that we can run, play, do our work without getting tired. If we eat food which contains carbohydrate, it gives our body energy to do different types of work by which we can work and play for a long time without getting tired. That is why this food are called as energy giving food. Okay, and see, tasty dishes with carbohydrates include aloo paratha, idli, dosas, then pulao, sandwiches, bread, the bread that you eat. These all food are full of carbohydrates which gives you energy to do different types of work, and it helps to maintain the energy for a long time so that you do not get tired. Okay. And now students, what is bodybuilding food? Food items that help us to grow and make our bones and muscles strong are called as bodybuilding food. As I told you, what do you mean by bodybuilding? Which help us to grow. Okay, these food items, it help us to grow. That is why it is called as bodybuilding food. When we eat food which is full of protein, it is written there, see, Protein. The food which is rich in protein helps our body to grow. It helps our body grow. It makes our bones and muscles strong. That is why it is called as bodybuilding food. Now, why do we call it as bodybuilding food? Because food items that we eat and those help us to grow and which makes our bones and muscles strong are called as bodybuilding food. And the food items that is rich in protein, Protein, the food items which is rich in protein are called as bodybuilding food. Okay, for example, you can see pulses are high in protein. Pulses means the dal that you eat. The lentils, the dal that you eat, it is very rich in protein. This food is called as bodybuilding food. Milk also contains protein. If you drink milk, you will grow. Your bones and muscles will become strong. Okay, that is why it is always said that drink milk so that your bones and muscles will become strong. Okay, then some of the pulses we eat are green gram and black gram. These are some type of pulses that we eat. For example, green gram and black gram. These are some examples of pulses that we eat which is rich in protein, which is also called as bodybuilding food, which helps our body to grow and makes our bones and muscles strong. Okay, some more example of protein are like Bengal grams. It is written there, sir. See, Bengal grams, then mung beans, split Bengal grams. These are some examples of proteins, some pulses and beans that is rich in protein, which is also called as bodybuilding food. Okay, and if you eat this bodybuilding food, it helps you to grow and makes your body and muscles strong. Okay, I hope you understood. And students, see, food like fish, meat, egg, these food items also contains protein and are also called as bodybuilding food. The paneer, the milk products like curd, paneer, ghee, butter, these are all what? Bodybuilding food. It contains protein. Okay, then these are some dishes that contains protein. You can see in the picture, see? Alright, so there are different types of food that contains protein, which is also called as bodybuilding food, which helps our body to grow and it makes our bones and muscles strong. Okay? And now students, let us study about protective food. Now what is protective food? Protective food means the food that protects you from different types of diseases. Okay, it keeps you away from different types of diseases and illness. That is called as protective food. See, it is written in the slide. Food that protect us from falling ill are called as protective food. I repeat, food that protect us from falling ill are called as protective food. These food, it protect us from falling ill or falling sick. Okay, And what are the protective food? What does it contain? It contains vitamins and minerals. It is written there, vitamins, vitamins and minerals, minerals, minerals. Protective food usually contains vitamins and minerals. For example, fruits, fresh vegetables, green leafy vegetables, fruits if you eat. These food items are called as protective food because it protects our body from getting ill. When we get sick or when we are suffering from type of diseases, the doctor asks us to eat lots of fruit. Yes or no? Like apples, then pomegranate, banana, yes or no, papaya, guava. These are some fruits you can see in the picture. If you eat this type of fruits or vegetables which contains vitamins and minerals, or food which are rich in vitamins and minerals, those are called as protective food, as it protects our body from different types of illness and it does not allow us to fall sick. Okay, then now let us move to the next point. And students, apart from food, what is more necessary for your health? What should you drink every day? You should drink water, plenty of water every day. Apart from these, we must drink plenty of water to remain healthy. Okay, to remain healthy, we must also drink plenty of water. Why? Because our body is made up of water. Yes or no? Our body is made up of lot of water. That is why we need to drink water. We need to drink plenty of water to stay healthy. It is written in the slide. See? Apart from these, we must drink plenty of water to remain healthy. Okay? We need water to stay healthy as our body is made up of lots of water. Our body loses water in the form of sweat and urine. When we sweat and when we urinate, when we go to urine, the body fluid from our body gets excreted. It loses. It comes out. The body fluid comes out of our body. So we need to drink 6 to 8 glasses of water every day. Okay, water is also very important for us because when we eat our food, after eating our food, we need to drink water. Why? Because it helps in digestion. The food that we eat, it gets easily digested if we drink sufficient amount of water. Okay? When you wake up in the morning, drink 2 glasses of water as it clean your stomach. Okay? And it keeps away from you. It keeps away you from falling sick. Okay, and as our body is made up of water, so we need to drink plenty of water. And when we sweat, when the sweat comes out and when we urinate, our body loses water. So it is necessary to drink 6 to 8 glasses of water in a day. Okay, now what are the benefits of drinking water? What are the benefits of drinking water? See, when we drink lots of water, our skin becomes healthy. Okay, we will not have any kind of skin diseases if we drink plenty of water. Easy digestion. When we eat food, our food gets digested in our stomach easily if we drink plenty of water. Okay, then it is less likely to get sick. Okay, it helps us from falling sick. If we drink water in a good amount, we will fall less sick. Okay, it helps our body from getting ill. Okay, so apart from these 3 food groups like energy giving food, bodybuilding food, then protective food. We also need to drink water. Water is also an important part of our health. To be healthy, we must also drink plenty of water. Okay, as it helps in digestion, it helps you to remain healthy. Okay, then it keeps you away from diseases. Okay, and we will fall less sick if we drink lots of water. Okay, now students, we will study meals in a day. What do you mean by meal? See, point number 1, a particular type of food that we eat at a particular time of the day is called a meal. Okay, it is a food that we eat at a particular time of the day, like in the morning, then in afternoon, then at night. We eat different type of food. Yes or no? So that the food that we eat at particular time, it is called as meal. We say morning meal, then afternoon meal, then night meal. Okay, so this is what we call meal in a day. A particular type of food that we eat at a particular time of the day is called a meal. In the morning we eat different meal. In the afternoon we eat different meal. In the evening also sometimes we eat meal. That is called as snacks. Okay. Then at night also we eat our meal. Yes or no? So meal is a particular type of food that is eaten at the particular time of the day. Okay. See, we usually eat 3 meals a day. How many meals do we eat? We eat 3 meals. We usually eat 3 meals in a day. That is breakfast, then lunch, dinner. Dinner is also called as supper. It is also called as supper. Okay? Now, the third point is we must eat our meal at the right time of the day. As to remain healthy and to stay fit and strong, we must eat our meal at the right time of the day. Okay? See, on the right hand side it is written there meal time. Can you see? On the picture, meal time. We should follow a time schedule to eat our meals. We must have a proper timing to eat our food. Okay, we must not skip the timing while eating our food. Not while actually, we must not skip our timing to eat our food. We basically eat 3 meals a day with small helpings of snacks in between. And sometimes even after eating meal, when we feel little hungry, we eat snacks in the evening. Yes or no? Some biscuits or some kind of like burgers or something, sometimes, not every day. Alright, so we eat breakfast in the morning. At what time do we eat? We can eat around 7:30 to 8 a.m. in the morning. Okay, then snacks, again we can have a little snacks around 10:30 a.m. Like when you come to school, you have your fruit, you have your lunch time, yes or no? And after lunch time you used to get your fruit fresh timing, yes or no? That way. Then lunch, we have our lunch in the afternoon. Okay, then again after some time, around 4 to 5 o'clock, between 4 to 5 o'clock, we can have our snacks, little bit of snacks. Yes, then after that dinner, we eat our dinner at night and then we sleep. Yes or no? So in the breakfast you can eat like milk, toast, dosa, upma, idli, cereals according to your wish, whatever your mother cooks. Yes or no? But never skip your breakfast in the morning. Why? Because it contains carbohydrates which gives energy to our body to work for the whole day without getting tired. It contains energy giving food. Okay? Then in snacks you can eat fruits, which is also, fruits are also called as protective food, which can protect your body from different types of illness. Okay. Then in the lunch we eat dal, rice, vegetables, which contains proteins as well, which is also called as bodybuilding food. Okay. Then in the evening when you eat snacks, you can have milk, biscuits, tea, whatever you wish to. Then at night we used to have chapati and vegetables. Okay. So these are the different timings of the meal that we eat in a day. And what is meal? It is a particular type of food that we eat at the particular time of the day. That is called as meal. Okay. And now students, let us study about key to healthy eating. What are the different points that we should know about healthy eating? See, we must follow some rules for healthy eating. We must always follow some important rules for healthy eating. Okay. Point number 1. Eat different kinds of food in right quantities. Different kinds of food means food that contains carbohydrates, which contains proteins, food which contains vitamins and minerals. Okay. The food that contains carbohydrates are called as energy giving food. The food that contains protein are called as bodybuilding food, and the food that contains vitamins and minerals are called as protective food. So we must always eat different kinds of food in right quantity so our body remains healthy, strong and fit. Okay. Then point number 2, eat well cooked food. The food that we eat must be cooked well. It shouldn't be raw. Okay. It shouldn't remain uncooked. So the food that we eat, it should be well cooked. Then point number 3, do not eat food that has been kept uncovered. It might have germs that can make you sick. The food that is left uncovered. Okay, the food that is open for a long period of time, which is not covered, you should not eat that food because it may contain germs. And if you eat that food, you may fall sick. So, we must not eat food that is kept uncovered for a long time, as it contains germs and can make us fall ill. Then, wash your hands before and after eating. We must always wash our hands before eating our food and also after eating our food. Okay? Then wash your mouth after eating. We must also wash our mouth after eating our food. Then eat slowly and chew your food well. We must eat our food slowly and chew our food well so that the digestion will become properly. Okay, it helps in good digestion. If you eat your food slow and if you chew your food well, it helps in good digestion. Okay. Then eat and drink from clean plates and glasses. We should not eat in dirty plates or glasses. Okay, we should always eat in clean plates and glasses. Eat fresh fruit. We must eat fresh food. Eating stale means food items that have been kept for many days. Stale, S-T-A-L-E, stale. What does it mean? It means that food that have been kept for many days and have been rotten. That is called as stale. We must not eat stale food. Okay? Why should we not eat stale food? Because it makes us fall sick. And students, the last point is eat meals at regular intervals and do not waste food. We must not waste our food, and we must eat our food at regular intervals of time so that we do not stay hungry for a long period of time. Okay, I will repeat the points one again. Pay attention. Eat different kinds of food in right quantity. Number 2, eat well-cooked food. Number 3, do not eat food that has been kept uncovered. It might have germs that can make you sick. Okay? Then wash your hands before and after eating. We must wash our hands before and after eating our food. Then wash your mouth after eating. Okay? Then eat slowly and chew your food well. Eat and drink from clean plates and glasses. Eat fresh food. Eating stale food can make you sick. And eat meals at regular intervals and do not waste food. We must not waste our food. So students, these were some rules for healthy eating. Okay? So what did we study today? We studied about the different, what did we study? We studied about the different food groups. Okay? We studied about 3 food groups: bodybuilding food, then energy giving food and protective food. Carbohydrates are called as energy giving food, okay, which gives our body energy to work and play. Then bodybuilding food that help our body to grow and makes our bones and muscles strong. And protective food which helps our body, which keeps our body from diseases and which keep us from falling ill. Okay, then there are usually 3 meals in a day that we eat, that is breakfast, lunch and dinner. Apart from that, we used to eat snacks at the regular interval. Okay, and what is meal? Meal is a particular type of food that is eaten at the particular time of the day. Okay, and the key to healthy eating, I have already told you some rules about healthy eating. So that's all for this chapter. I hope you understood, and please study well at home. Okay, in the next class I will give you the worksheet of this chapter. Okay, you will get the worksheet of this chapter. Okay, till then, take care of yourselves. I will see you in the next class. Bye bye.